Hi, Aries. All right, so these are your messages for the week. And if you're looking to get a private reading with me, I do link my email in the description box. Um, yes, my content's still being stolen by multiple people at this point. I'm just gonna let it go, guys. For now, I'm too lazy to do the watermark at this time, just due to work and family. But at some point, I will take care of that. Thank you for everybody that reached out and tried to get these people into trouble. I don't think the internet really cares what anybody does, so. Um, it is what it is. What are you going to do? All right, so I do have a little secret for you that I had your reading almost completely done, and then a bug flew in my mouth. I was like, I'm not. I'm going to restart. This is no good. This is no good. I don't even know where the hell the bug came from, to be honest with you, but we are in Florida. You never know. For Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What messages do we have for Aries? Somebody has Hashimoto's. I see a name starting with S and one starting with N. Okay, looks like you have some new opportunities presenting themselves when it comes to finances, although you are going through some sort of heartache right now. Probably with somebody that you care about, does not have to be romantic. However, do I think that this is resolvable? I do. I do. Wait till after Mercury retrograde. Right. After Mercury retrograde, I'm sure everything will be fine. Okay. You might be overthinking this situation, but I assure you it's okay. There's going to be big changes, and those changes will come with some sort of celebration, okay? Especially when it's your finances. Your finances will improve. Somebody's not getting enough sun. For those of you that are breastfeeding, watch out for mastitis. Okay, walking away from a situation that is going to do you well. Okay, this is something you've been hung up on for a while, something you've really been kind of going back and forth as to whether it's your fault, their fault, something that can be resolved, that sort of thing. Just walk away. Just let it go. This person just wants to cause conflict. There's not a lot of hope here. Could be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be. We have a wish fulfillment coming your way. I hate to tell you that the wish fulfillment comes after some sort of heartache. I see it twice now, which is unfortunate. Somebody has an ego problem they can't get past, and so that's kind of the problem between the two of you. And I do see you, if you're single and looking, someone's coming in, and if you're not, your relationship is going to go through some rocky times, but be resolvable, okay? Healing from some sort of addiction, codependency, feeling trapped by somebody, something of that nature, okay? For Aries, somebody couldn't make a decision about you. It looks like work related. That gets resolved as well. Somebody's going to take you aside and be like, no, Aries, you deserve this pay raise. You deserve this next position. You deserve to come work for me, that sort of thing, okay? And this is going to bring your passion back. For those of you that are looking to get into any sort of investment, though, now is not the time. I would definitely wait a few weeks. Somebody you were very emotionally invested in is causing you some issues. Again, I think this is very temporary. This does not look like a long-lasting issue. Again, we're in the worst possible alignment right now. So even if it looks really even if it looks really rough, I feel like it's going to resolve within the next few weeks, okay? Would you please do you see somebody giving you something that you deserve? Again, could be a pay raise, could be they owe you something, maybe it's a gift. Regardless, I do see that happening for you. Somebody's making a birdhouse or hanging a birdhouse. Guard your energy against somebody who's going to be messaging you who acts like a fool, somebody who just won't get out of your energy. They don't mean well. They're not healthy for you. I really believe this is a family member. They could have children, but I do believe this is a family member. Lead is not thicker than water, guys. Nobody will ever let me believe or have me believe that, ever. I will cut off a family member like they never existed. Protecting your energy is protecting your energy. I don't care who it is. Some sort of argument or face off you have with somebody is going to bring you stability and help you see that a better version of yourself, and also see your worth, self-worth. Okay, I do like it. Feeling sexier in your skin, feeling like getting your mojo back, just feeling better about yourself over the next few, it could even be months, but it looks like the next few weeks for sure, which I do like for you. You might, again, going back to if you're in any sort of relationship, I don't care if it's not even romantic and you guys have been butting heads, it's funny because you guys may not be communicating correctly, because this person's holding on to hope and you're holding on to hope, but you guys are just not connecting the way you're supposed to. It could be a communication issue, could be like hurt feelings over things that are not talked about, okay? Some electronics will be breaking as well. Somebody's judging you and talking about you behind your back. This is somebody who is fake to your face. They have a tattoo. The number 6 is relevant. At some point, they're going to try to reconcile this with you when you find out, or when somebody exposes them. But see, you're intuitive too. So you already kind of knew, or you kind of felt this weird energy around this person. So you were correct. And moving forward, I feel like everybody's kind of resolved this. Getting into some sort of very long-term commitment with somebody. If you don't know who this is, they're coming into your life. This is going to be something that could lead to like marriage if you're into that. Dropping some sort of heavy burden. If you are in a relationship, once you guys resolve the issues you have, this could turn into a long-term commitment, okay? Or marriage. It's somebody who's very spiritual and or religious. Could be a Pisces, doesn't have to be. You're seeking some sort of justice. If you're in court, it will not be going in your favor. However, if you're seeking some sort of justice with somebody who wronged you, you won't see the justice. You will not hear about the justice. What's going to happen is, like, let's say somebody stole something from you, okay? They're just going to leave your life quietly. You're going to feel like you got screwed over, and there's no karmic justice. There is. You're just not going to see it. The next time this person has something of any value, it's going to be destroyed by someone else, and they're going to learn the lesson the hard way, okay? Somebody's getting into belly dancing. I love watching belly dancing. I think it's so cool. It's like burlesque. I love watching that stuff. I can't do that shit, but I really appreciate people that can. You're definitely else with a water sign or somebody with heavy emotions going forward. We have an air sign with deep regret over how they treated you or what they said about you. I don't know how much I believe they are in deep regret, but okay. Divine timing. You're going to get into something long-term for sure. For sure. Feeling extra exhausted over this full moon that will be happening on the 9th. And you do have a trip coming up, whether somebody's traveling towards you or you're traveling towards them. That's going to be your 10 of Cups. It's going to be like fantastic. Better than expected, okay? Anything else for Aries before I see you seeing finding or seeing an injured animal. Guys, be careful with a wound that gets severely infected. You're coming to somebody's assistance or aid. Could even just be a stranger on the street, but I see you coming to somebody's assistance. And your finances are going to improve, especially for those that work for themselves or are starting a business. I'm seeing reishi. Am I saying that? Reishi mushrooms? Reishi? So if somebody needs that, I could be saying that wrong, guys. You know what freaking pisses me off? Let me vent for a second, guys, because I don't have any friends. I have been going out of my way to try to resolve all my... the way I deal with stress is usually to, like, hurt myself. Like, I like to punish myself. I'm just like that kind of person. If you say, hey, Kelly, I think you suck, I'm going to go punish myself. If you say, hey, Kelly, like, I don't like what you just said, I'm going to go punish myself. It's just like this horrible mentality I've always had, right? So I'm going out of my way to try to get back to the gym, try to eat, well, I eat really clean, but try to not drink so much, that sort of thing. And I've been really good. I've been really, really good. Not about going to the gym. So yes, shame me. And I know who you are that's going to shame me, because I really appreciate it when you bring that up. Um, I was like, okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go back to the gym. I haven't, but I'm going to start drinking a lot more herbal tea and get my immune system boosted, because Lulu and I get sick like constantly, right? We do have Lyme disease. And I bought some really fucking expensive teas, like really expensive, just like kind of going like, this is going to be your little treat. And some of them taste like ass, which I was pretty disappointed, but I got a really nice one today, loose leaf. It came in the mail, and I don't know if you guys know about muscle testing, but it's really beneficial if you guys want to know about muscle testing. I am technically a licensed homeopath and alternative medicine person, but I just don't practice anymore. Email me, I'll tell you about muscle testing. Anyway, so my daughter muscle tested me for this tea that was like $35. Okay, it's got like the mushrooms in it, it's got everything. Nope, I can't have it. I cannot have it. Like, I can't even kind of have it. Okay, so I do have a lot of allergies. I will not be having that tea, sadly. I don't know if anybody will, but what a bummer. I hate when that happens. So I'm on the lookout for new tea, guys. All right. Anything else for Aries before we see how the signs feel about them? Looks like when you get involved, you and this person, or if you're already involved, you and this person are going to be like soulmates. You're going to be like inseparable. Everything you do will be together. And not because like you're like you have to be together, because you just enjoy each other's company. Like, that's it. I've only been ever in one relationship that was like that, where I would have preferred to spend just time with this person alone than alone, or with friends and family. That's always fun. That's always nice. All right, Aries through Pisces. Somebody's questioning whether they're going crazy. Me too, Aries. And watch out for parasites. I don't know why I have to say that. That's weird. Aries through Pisces, how do they feel about Aries? Aries, you guys are going to get into some sort of major beef, okay? Especially around the full moon. Taurus is totally invested in this. Gemini has options, or keeping him open. Cancer feels like you wrong them in some sort of way. Leo's half-assing this. They need to try harder. I'm sorry, you need more than the bare minimum, okay? Virgo they're so over this. Libra's going to cause you a tower moment. Be careful, especially if they have access to your funds. Scorpio is heartbroken over something that was said. Sagittarius is going to become an incredible burden to you. Please be careful around the Sagittarius. They're not going to go away easily, and this looks like borderline domestic violence, okay? Capricorn, they're not invested. They're going to watch you for a while. They're not invested. Aquarius, and you could have some interesting flings at night. I don't know if it'll lead to anything, but it looks pretty wild. And Pisces has some emotional issues. Be careful when dealing with the Pisces, okay? Even if you feel like they're a soulmate, even if you are energetically tied to them, I feel like their baggage is going to spill over. And, energy, it's like when you work in a bad work environment and you start getting in a bad mood because everybody's in a bad mood, I don't love it. I really don't love it for you. Okay, guys, I'm going to upload this. I hope you have a great week. I will be getting up bonuses. I might even do a bonus today. I don't know. We'll see. Enjoy.